Go. I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all wanna ring. Yeah, we all wanna be free. So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing.
What's up, guys? Master Styles here, welcoming you back to Inside Gaming, your go-to source for all things Eternal Evolution. And as you can see from the intro video, there is a new hero coming to the game, and of course he was leaked. Thing is, whenever the devs go on vacation, they tend to post the next update in the game. So if you want to go into here, you click on advanced, then you go to wish list, you go over to Windfear, and then all you have to do is keep clicking to the right, continue. I think it's right after, what's his name here? I completely forgot this guy's name because I haven't used him in a while. Yeah, you'll see him here. So this here's a new hero. Yes, if you watch my previous video, kind of talked about him at the end. Some people may think it's fake, but it's not. It's a new hero. He's coming to the game in the next update. In the next update, you're not going to need to download anything. All of it's just in the game. It's just a click of a switch and he'll be added to the game. So, of course, we're talking about tanks. He's going to be the new tank coming to the game. Knockdown, resurrection, and force displacement. Interestingly enough, those are his characteristics. And some people are saying he's Oogway, or some people are calling him Ninja Turtle, interestingly enough. But let's take a look at his skills just briefly. From what I'm seeing, like I read them, but it doesn't really seem like much, right? Let's see if we got the full details. Okay, so we do have the full details. I wanted to see something here because this EX30 was weird to me. It just seemed like it's missing a lot. Right, because it's just upon successful block restore 20 energy for an EX30. That's kind of weird there. I feel like some of it's missing, so I don't really want to go over this, and then when the game updates it changes, because that EX30 seems pretty bad just off of the wording. I'm not saying that it can't be good, just off of what I read there. Again, I don't even want to bother go over these skills because, again, is this the actual correct skills? So going over it, just off a quick overview would be best, right? Because they may change some of these things because it just seems like it's not fully complete to me. But again, seems interesting. Passive is okay. You know, he is Terran, which is weird because the Terran is here versus here on the passive, right? Like that's just weird to me. Normally that falls under a passive. This here seems like a passive. Listen to this. This is for each enemy around it deals additional damage by 5%. Okay, 5%, is that even a lot? Sounds like it'd be great against summoners, right? Small summoner team. And then you take 5% less damage, good against true damage, and it doubles when he's in the field. Okay, but again, I just feel like this is not the complete thing, and I don't want to go over this if it's not the complete thing, right? We'll end up going over it, but from what I'm seeing on paper, it don't seem like there's much. But again, he could be OP. So let's watch the animation one more time and see what he primarily does, right? So here he's just chilling by the water, cooling out, meditating probably. And then he gets shots by arrows. Who shoots arrows? Nobody shoots arrows. But those spikes that hit the ground, to me, is very interesting. I hope that those spikes there goes out very far and do a lot of knockdowns and big damage. It does seem like he doesn't crit in a lot of situations. I think his ultimate and his common skill doesn't crit. But for those that don't know, this is what they do whenever they're going on vacation. They'll be off for a whole week, so they won't return until after the new heroes release. But again, that is that there. I don't want to put too much energy into it. They'll do a sneak peek on Tuesday. We'll go over that again. And of course, we'll talk about the tank team. We're going to be talking about the tank team today anyways. But let's go over here and take a look at Holy Land contract. For the first time in a long time, I came in first place, right? It's been a while. It's been a long time since I came in first place overall, not just, one segment. And yeah, surprisingly, the tank team, and I can't show you it. Can I see it here? Yeah. So this was the team that I was running, and I realized that, after a while, people start copying it, but it was Bandit Orton. Yeah, Orton was the go-to for me in this situation with Conor, and of course Kanis and Wukong. I removed all of Wukong's gears. Actually, we can show it here, right? Yeah, we can show it. Let's just take a look at it. So what I end up doing here, yeah, this is obviously pre-recorded. I'll do this again. I wanted Wukong to die because, again, once he dies, that means that the ricochet is just going to go to the tanks. Whenever he's in there, the ricochet may go to one of his summons. That summon may end up dying. So again, it's better this way. And of course, the tanks is doing an amazing amount of damage. The reason why they don't full on do full amount of damage is when the boss goes into this animation there and you can't really knock them down. But this was a team that got me to number 1, actually. And as you can see, the person up top, they pretty much copy that because of before everybody was using Deji. I kind of put Deji to the side and Smith. I've come to realize that I don't really use Smith as much. Yeah, but what is happening to me now is that I'm actually spoiled. So when I'm using the other heroes, outside of using Kanis, when I'm not using Kanis, I should say, I start to realize how small the heroes are. Like it hits me when I'm not using Kanis. But again, they do great here, right? They do pretty good. And the next one, I'll most likely use Kanis again because it's still going to be a tank, and Conor is probably going to be the bonus points. And then the new awakenable hero will be, who knows, right? I think it might be an energy, right? Because it seemed like they're already setting up for a new energy hero, possibly. That's a possibility, right? Who was the last super breakthrough hero? Was it Panda or Durelli? I think it was Durelli. But again, it could be a new energy hero coming. I would have to check and see. So yeah, as you can see, Bandit there, he does a decent amount of damage. Avex doing a lot of damage. Love to see that. And of course, Kanis doing great. But for me, it's just the fact that I came in first. It's been a while since Holy Land contract started, and I started going against our, what do you call that? Our cross cluster rival. He's always been number 1. Yeah, so got him there. Also, we have some Twilight Lands. I'll actually play the video of 18-10 because I actually recorded it off screen. So obviously we already beat it, but we're gonna go through it. So before we even start, this is what I ran. I ran Sif, Durelli. As you can see, Durelli's in Surge. She does well in Surge gear. And Lou, and of course I'm running Conor for the additional protection, plus Daji, whichever one you choose, right? Sports, I'm running Durelli, Emma, and Panda, no Dom. And of course the Summoner Commander with the Summoner prototypes. Okay. But again, what I noticed was that before I could not one-shot this, right? Oh, I think I did 80% of it, but in this one I happened to do that, right? And Conor at Awakened 7, maybe 3, right? I want to say Awakened 7 is more around the the throw, and of course 5 is where the ultimate change, but 3 may be the sweet spot. Let me know in the comments if you have Conor. Well, it's tough because you guys are different parts in your journey. So some of you may have either no Conor or max Conor in terms of evolution and no awakening. So again, I think A3 is primarily the sweet spot, but here Sif actually does a decent amount of damage. It's actually pretty good damage. Now she's doing half as much as Deji. Sif, there's new summoner recently, but Sif is still doing big things, and I love that for her, right? I think Conor being in there, it would be, what's his name? Trojan would be in this situation, and he often ends up dying, and he doesn't bring enough damage. So Connor's additional damage here definitely helps out. And this is what I was talking about. You see how small they are? To me, I've been using the tanks so much that I'm used to seeing the bigger bodies on the battlefield. They look so small to me right now. It's like I can barely see them, even though this is how it was before, the awakening of Kanis. But again, I'm very impressed by Sif's damage actually. You know, she she's been, we ain't gonna talk about it. You know how this game goes. But again, look at Dorelli. Dorelli's getting close to Conor. But again, Conor cannot do knockdown, so keep that in mind. But this one wasn't that bad. We got it done. Not like, close to the end, but we got a good amount of time. We could have gone for a couple more damage, but for me, I'm actually surprised they cleared it, right? Because before we couldn't do it. So again, Connor's 50 million helped out there. So again, let's actually go back to the game. All right, so we're back to the game now. Let's actually go over to here and see what we can do with these tanks. All right, so now we got everybody. Let's get it. So we could do summoners too. Don't know what that's going on there. Okay. And then we can also run Panda, of course, because we are facing that with you. And how do we keep you alive? We need to put a summoner in there. Summoner of choice is going to be, let's go with Dorelli, right? Let's see how Dorelli works. The thing is with this one is we got to keep Heimdall alive, because he may die in this situation, which is annoying. We already got 2 stacks on him, and he still could die. Yeah, which is crazy to me, right? I think what we should put, now that I'm remembering how to keep him alive, is actually using the Vanguard prototype in the middle. What is it, Emerald Prism? I think that's what it's called. But I can't see him here, and he may die. Strangely enough, yeah, he will. So yeah, we'll do Dorelli here. Conor's doing most of the damage. But again, I'm telling you, just having Conor where he is, it just changes everything. Because he just does crazy amount of damage compared to the other tanks. This doesn't compare. So I'm very interested to see how the new tank is going to be. I don't think they can beat this. No, they can't. We might need Daisy here. Daisy instead of, what's her name? Yeah, I think Daisy may be the better choice here. Actually, we're getting close. We got 20 seconds. We can do it. Oh, wow. Okay, they got it done. Perfect. And of course, Conor will aid. The reason why I'm running Heimdall is because I need to do the displacement. And this is the boss that's the most annoying. Yeah, very, very, very annoying. How many displacements did I get? 20? It's actually not bad. This boss here is very annoying to deal with. And for this, I'm going to have to switch. All right. So switching the gems, very annoying, but we got to do it. Let's hit Conor there and see what we can do here, because this guy can be annoying. I have no choice but to make other things bigger. Can't really get to Conor because he's all the way over there. And of course, the downside of Kanis is his ability to reach certain heroes, right? At least Dorelli is big, so that's good there. And of course, we can keep making Dorelli big, I guess, because that's all that matters, right? She's the only one that does damage based off of HP, and this is why I said I wish Wukong would have did damage based off of HP. Would have been nice, right? Well, we hit Conor there. That's great. Love to see that. But again, Conor, as long as he's around at least what, three, well, including himself, 3 summoners or 2 summoners including himself and 2 tanks, that protection that he gives is just amazing, right? Dorelli, we could lose her here. We gotta be careful, but they got it done. I don't even know what, the ad. That's what they were fighting. So again, fairly simple there. We can run that team. We could run the same team here, but they're gonna remove everything, which is annoying. It's like, can you just give me my previous team? It would be nice to see that. This one here, I realized what I did. What I didn't do in that last one there was run Heindel. Yeah, Heindel should have been in that fight. Yeah, it just hit me just now, right? Which is very unfortunate because I need to do these displacements, right? Obviously, wait, Conor gave me about, how much did he give me? He gave me, I had 26, only 6 for Conor. Wow, okay. Well, we'll use the Vanguards in the next one, right? But the Vanguards are very interesting because, you know, Heindel's bug, but we ain't gonna talk about that. It works when it's not supposed to, if that's the case. So we'll go here. We're just gonna keep doing that. This time we'll bring Heindel so he can do some displacement. Deji, Adaji, whichever one you choose. And go here with, we need somebody else. Who else? We'll bring Wukong, you know, he's new. And this one isn't that difficult because, again, well, actually, him being up front, he'll be fine. He'll survive. He'll make it. Get bigger. And this is what I'm saying. I told you I'm spoiled by seeing them so much bigger and just having these smaller, well, my heroes, but looking smaller. It's just interesting to me. But this one, fairly simple. I think this one is actually, no, the summoner one's easier. But this one is not that difficult. It used to be tough. It used to be, because then you had to use Ampu, and he's the biggest damage dealer. When you got the large summons, come on now. You know how it goes. Why was he winding up for so long? You seen that? I would just make Wukong bigger. Not like it really matters. It's not really helping out in his damage. Just helping out in his survivability. But tanks are in a great place, and we just lost Heindel there. See, this is what I'm talking about. So frustrating. I have to protect him because I need him for the next part. All right. But try to make him bigger. Oh, I forgot to do that again. Hold on. I know how to keep him up. I forgot to put this thing here. Just use that. Don't worry too much about the gems that are on it. I just don't want to go back and switch. So you'll take less damage, if that's just the best way to put it. And again, just having these random challenges. The last one, what was the last one? I had to do true damage. So I had to use, what's his name? I could use Cora too, but Cora is too squishy for me. I'm sorry. I'm not using her. Could use an assassin. Who? Which one? None that I'm thinking of. But here, just getting Heindel to this is just the key. Because I need him for the next part. He'll help out in the next part. Right? But generally, summoners will help out here. Could the tanks beat it? Yeah, I think they could. I think they could beat that. The tanks, yeah, they'll be able to beat that. But again, I don't want to miss out on my coins. Coins are too precious for us to miss out on coins. So let's go here. And once you put Heindel in here, you'll see the nonsense that happens, right? Actually, I'm gonna run Kanis here, right? Why not? They love HP, right? And then we'll see. I don't even want the overkill. Let's take them out because I want to see. Yeah, that bug there. It's just so weird. Why does that instantly happen? Right? So you want to run up into the fight, which in turns, hopefully we can get a lot of these displacements here. Kind of didn't want to turn on Kanis actually. I don't want them to get bigger. I want them to take their time and do as much displacements as possible so I can get Heindel out of the fight, right? Let them go. I could make them bigger, but I don't want to. And oh, I gotta be careful here. Actually, I do have to do that because you see that pebble that just popped up right there? Yeah, it could kill my Kanis. I just remember that. That just hit me just now. That's Fiona dipped out of there. Smart girl. Yeah, so now Kanis is bigger. They're bigger too, but we gotta watch the time now. Oh boy. Vanguards. How do you like them? See, Fiona dipped out again. Wow. I feel like the vanguards could have execution. I think I might run Cora here if we fail, because having execution here would just be so crucial. I could sacrifice the vanguards. Let them go. Just let them go. I'm already annoyed by them. I really am. They just disappoint me. Did they do what they're supposed to? Yes, thank God. We're done with them. We don't have to use them anymore. Thank you. I, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. So now that the vanguards are out of the way, we did all of that. Tanks. All right. And away we go, right? Now we get to see what they can do. Because the distractions are out the way, we got that done. Don't have to worry about that anymore. We'll put dodging in there just to be on the safe side for no reason. And Wukong, because he's a new hero. Actually, we can even put... Where's Purin? Yeah, at this point, this is just overkill, right? This should be quick. Yeah, this should be really, really quick. But yeah, see now we're not playing anymore. Now we're in full swing, right? Yeah, now we're not playing anymore. Let's see what we can do here. We don't have. Let's take you out. We're putting Daisy here, and can you stop with that? Purin. Let's see what we can do. And HP Purin doesn't get anything from Commander, so let's just see here what we can do. Let's get Conor bigger. Can we beat this? Actually, that's a lot of damage, and this is kind of why I needed the vanguards. I think we cannot clear this. Actually, if my memory serves me correctly, yeah, we're not able to beat this in one go. This is why I needed my vanguards. Actually, yeah, oh boy. But let's get Panda bigger again, and Connor's bigger, which is great, right? As long as we can take out what's his name. Yeah, so this is what ended up happening. I have to sacrifice. There's somebody else over there. I have to sacrifice my my Conor and my Kanis here to get this done in time, right? We only have two over there. Why is Kanis so close to the battle? Who? I think that was Leo, but I can't tell. See, now I don't like that I can't see the HP of the enemy, which is very frustrating to me, right? You see that you can't see the HP of the enemy. You don't know who they're fighting. Yeah, see? Where's the other? They could have beaten it too. They could. It was so close. Oh, they got it done. Wow. Let's go. That was close. That was really, really close. And this one here is annoyance too. I don't really want to go through this one. I think we'll leave it at that, right? Because I kind of want to see some PvP fights, right? Right? Yeah, we'll leave it at that. Off of that, let's just leave it there, and then we'll go to PvP. Okay, so we're gonna start going against the summoners here. Let's see what they got. They got some red. They got a lot of red gems over there. And in this situation, I'm bringing Serve, right? They have Nord and Barak. Interestingly enough, we don't need this. Do we have energy down in the middle? Yes, we do. So we'll keep that on. Panda. Let's just see. Let's just see how we do here. They have Serve. Serve is actually very interesting against the summoners there. They're in trouble. They are already in trouble. Not really as worried about Anpu as much as I used to be. So here we go with the pop in. Yeah. Yes, sir. Cervelli came back to life. Daisy's going to come back to life. But guess what? We don't care. We don't care if you came back to life. You're still going to end up going back to where you came from. Done. And that is that. Yeah. Obviously, Cervelli's helping out, which is nice. Love that. Okay. Here we go again. Can we beat it? Right? You know how it goes. Red, energy up, energy down, life steal. And this is the tough one here, because Cervelli in this situation is very, very tough to deal with. Panda's almost dead already, which is tough. Our Cervelli is almost dead. And Ampu's just gonna pack up Panda. Panda's dead. He's about to die. I could see it. Oh, Maybe, maybe not. Come on, Connor. We need that ultimate. Yep, Panda's down. Took too long on the ultimate there, which would have helped a lot. Yeah, he took way too long to do that. Wamigen's still standing strong. And they actually have a good amount of protection because of Cervelli. And Wamigen is huge. Kanis is still there. We have our own serve, which is this is why I brought her too, because she helps out a lot. Calling in all the attacks. That shield that she gives. That's how I just want a hero that does damage with extra shields. Yeah. Are we fighting Cervelli? Who are we fighting? Oh my goodness. Shields are just busted, right? Like, think about how busted shields are in this game. Like, I feel like this game is about to crash. Okay, so Cervelli is down. Now we have to fight Deji. I'm making just one swipe Deji. Can you believe that? Literally. That was a tough fight. That was a tough fight. Because of Cervelli. Cervelli at Awaken 7. I think that was maybe Awaken, what? 7 or 8. Looks like 8. But we actually beat them, interestingly enough. Now the Summoner team with Cervelli. And of course, all the red gems you can think of, but no red gems on the back end, so not a lot of HP, which is great for us. But I think bringing our Cervelli actually helps out with our own protection, because again, once she casts her ultimate, she gives us this immense amount of shield that is just absolutely ridiculous in OP. You already know how crazy shields are. They're gonna run through it, of course. You're gonna run through it. And the good part about Cervelli too is that the fact that she does damage based off of HP, so she loves the additional HP. All of that's gonna help out. Another Summoner team, they're all the same. Everybody has Awaken 7. Well, you know, the more advanced players all have Awaken 7 Cervelli, and Cervelli is definitely helping us out here. I don't think we would win some of these fights without her. I'm gonna be honest with you. But again, you know, I hear it. Summoner Supreme, quiet down. You know, the tanks is doing the work. And of course, Connor's protection helps too. But Cervelli just puts it over the top with the additional shield. So even if you broke through Connor's protection, you're just not going to get past the serve, right? Look at that. Not even a challenge at this point. I think we're going to up it and we're going to end it, right? The final fight, the Summoners of Summoners, right? Well, on this cluster, right? Summoners of Summoners. Dorelli is probably going to just land on top of this and take out Teresh, right? They have their own serve, which is already annoying as is. You know, you can see the shields. If we can stop her from casting her ultimate, we got ours off, which may help, but I don't personally see it. I don't. To be honest, if we can beat this, Wamigen's in trouble. I don't like it. Wamigen's in trouble. I don't like it at all. One other thing we could have done was lifesteal. That would help a lot. How comes he? Oh, because he was invincible. It's looking good, but it's not. I'm not sold to Resh, but we lost Kanis, and I think we lost. The moment Kanis dies, it's pretty much over. Yeah, it's gonna fall apart. But we did put up a good fight. We did. I'm not gonna lie. But Cervelli is just too much. It really is. Look at Connor's health. The only reason why Connor's even alive was because of the fact that Cervelli. Yeah, serve. Yeah, serve. Stand. Yeah, no, I can just hear it. It's a Cervelli show, yes. But yeah, we didn't even kill any of them actually. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you're going against Serve, right? Cervelli only awakened 7, and Cervelli did all the damage. He's supposed to be a takeover, but again, the fact that we stuck around that time, because yeah, Cervelli's shield is just broken. Like, look at all those spears. That's additional healing, and she's doing damage too. So again, I think in that situation there where we didn't throw Anpu, Yeah, when we didn't throw Anpu, he went into invincibility and he didn't get thrown into the middle. So he actually changed the fight. So I wanna try one more time. All right, so we made some adjustments. We added Bergman to the team, and of course, we switched over to the tank prototype. Got all red gems. The middle prototype here, we added energy down. Hopefully, it helps with some additional damage reduction from the middle gem. Bergman's assignment. I have an assignment for you, Bergman. What I want you to do is take care of Savelli. If you can take care of Savelli, would be in a great spot. The good thing about Bergman is that the target that he's locked onto, he removes their shields. So Savelli could be in trouble. But let's just see how it goes here. Hopefully RNG gods are in our favor and we don't get distracted by the stupid dares. And let's see here. Bergman, just take care of your business. Just take her out real quick. She's dead once. I seen it there. She comes back to health and she has her shield on. She jumped away, which is not good. And Conor pops his ultimate, throws him a little bit. And the other problem we're gonna have here is time. Okay, so Thing is dead, and also so is Serve. Now we just need to take care of Deji. Deji is the one that's the real problem, and this is why I say once she gets awakened, yeah, this team is not even gonna be able to handle her because time is gonna be a big factor. Because I fought this fight and I'm very aware. So the first death from her is quick, but the second one trying to kill her, nah. The foxes are annoying, and here we go. We only have who left? Deji? No, that's the fox. I can't even tell who's what. And see, you think you're killing her? No, she's right there. She's the one with the HP. Those are the foxes. And where's Conor? Because Conor isn't as big as the other ones, which is nuts to me. Why are we not getting a ricochet on Conor? We do not get ricochets onto Conor for some reason. Another thing that we could have possibly run is reduce healing and shielding. And I think she's going to die here, right here. She should be dead. Oh my goodness, she's still alive. How is her HP going up? What? Oh, they can't target her because they can't see her. Okay, so she's dead. Now we just got to take care of the foxes. And we actually won. Wow. Wow. Yeah. But again, I can hear it. Yeah, you had to use Serve. But serve her purpose. She's just there to give us the additional. She's the support, right? I know y'all like to say she's dual class, right? So yeah, she was there as a support. And in that situation, the tanks alone, they're not beating that team. We need Serve. Like, come on. But at the same time, it's just the fact that we got it done. I love that. So now, one other thing, because this is actually the next day, because I tried to record this video. We had a whole bunch of technical difficulties, but we are back here, right? Final team. I did my reset for today. We did the fights. One of the whales done. We only have one whale remaining, right? So now what we're gonna do is actually go over to our tanks here because it's about the tanks. The tanks are taking over, right? We also put Purin in there. Thing is, we need to keep her alive. That's the bad part there. Why doesn't she have on what I need? Oh, because I gave it back to Claire. I need to work on Purin's gears. Yeah, I can hear it. Oh, you need to work on her gears. Okay, leave me alone. All right, let me live. Let me live. I need to borrow this from Claire. Thank you, Claire. Love you forever, right? There you go. You're the one to have an accuracy helm that can help me out. Thing is, can we actually finish this off? Kanis is in the wrong gear. We need the additional HP. We should be able to do this, right? We need to do what, over 100, I think. So it's doable, and I need to control thing because I don't want to lose Purin and see. And it's interesting because this was the boss that gave me the most trouble in the last Twilight Lands. And I think what day are we on? Day 3, which is great, and I'm not paying attention here because at this point I think we should be fine. It was just when it was 2 of them that's when it was intense. But Purin could still die here, right? She's already lost 3 of the layers, and I think she's gonna die right now if I don't put one of the bigger sizes on her. Yep, she's still okay, and they should be able to do it, right? I hope. They can't get it done, then don't know what to tell you. But tanks, you've seen it in this video. They're looking good. Yes, I know. I can hear it. But serve, serve, serve. What do you want us to do? Right, there is much we can do about that. Serve's going to be great. Let's get him bigger and see. Just like the damage is just non-existent, right? Parent is in trouble here. Don't like it. We need to do a couple more. Like, come on now. We can do it. You guys got it. Forgot to turn off Bergman. Bergman's ultimate need to be turned off because we want him doing the circle. You do more damage in the circle, right? Yeah. That's why, because the thing about Bergman is that if he casts his ultimate, he goes into his common skill and he stays in his common skill, right, the whole time. He doesn't really do the circle. Like, you need to interrupt his common skill to do it. And Conor is actually pretty small. I just realized that. He can get bigger than that. He definitely can. Watch. See? I knew it. Told you. He's small. Yeah. But I've been using the tank so much that now I am aware. Oh. You'll heal up. And Kanis was smaller too. Wow. Okay. We should be able to do it. We're getting close here. And what's his name? Bergman, still small. But again, just the mere fact that I was able to beat this, because this was a wall for the last one, right? It took me a couple of resets, but I got it done, right? Even if I don't beat it here in this video, at least I know I can do it. But this boss's HP is just absolutely insane. Like, I think it's 1.7 trillion. Yeah, and I might have messed up, but if we don't get it done here in the next few seconds, I'm going to beat it. But what I'm gonna do is restart it. I'm not gonna put y'all through that. I'm just gonna do it till I beat it, right? And then, because you guys already seen the fight, but there you go. Didn't have to do all of that. We got it done. Tanks taking over until Deji gets awakened, right? Once Deji gets awakened, then that is that. So now we actually get to see what 19-5 looks like. Obviously, if you watch Matt Mania Gaming, go subscribe to his channel. Great content creator. He's also in my Discord, of course. He already covered 19, and I think he beat 19-10. He's working his way through 20 right now. And his name is actually Hanzo. So if you don't know, that's who he is in the game. But we're here. You know, I didn't think I was going to make it here anytime soon because my assassins are, my assassins. What can I say? But again, if you made it this far in the video, I know this video for me has been frustrating, but the word of the day is actually tank meta. I'm telling you, we're heading in that direction. The only downside with them is the fact that they can't knock down bosses, right? When it's outside of their content. That's the downside. And of course, Kanis, with his limited reach of his ultimate, that's also another downside. But other than that, Conor is going to put up some big damage. And I know this new tank hero, oh my goodness. He's going to do big damage because he's a new hero. So again, the tanks, they're headed in the right direction. I love that for them. Two of our boys. And yeah, I think I've come to the conclusion that, where are they? Tanks may be my favorite class. They got a lot of triple S's. Man, that's a lot. But again, if you're new around here, make sure you hit the subscribe button for updates, guides, walkthroughs, tier lists. Yeah, tier lists. How could I forget that? And of course, Fun to Play series is there. I am going to go back and do No Money Spent. Start from the beginning, see what it looks like. It's been a while since we've seen what the beginning of the game looked like. It's great to see what they give out for the new players. Because again, I want to make a video about, is it really worth playing Eternal Evolution in 2025? So I wanted to see what it's like in the beginning of the game, and then I'll make my recommendation from there. But for those that are rocking with me, let me know how you feel about the tanks. Where are your tanks? And without further ado, I want to thank you for watching. Till the next video, peace.